Hey YouTube, I figured I would go ahead and do a mommy tag. I thought this was fitting. I am about to have baby number 2, and I saw a couple of these tags online and thought it'd be kind of fun to do. If you're watching this and you're a mom and you haven't done this tag and you have a channel of your own, I'm tagging you to do it, and then put a comment down below, that way I can go watch it. It was 20 questions, but I shortened mine down to 12. Some of the questions I thought were kind of goofy, so I changed them a little bit. So I have 12. The first question is, are you a stay-at-home mom or a working mom? I am a working mom. When my first little one was born, I stayed home with her for the first 6 months, and then she ended up going to daycare for many different reasons. One just being the fact that I wasn't being stimulated enough, I guess you'd say. Where I live, there's not a lot of like mommy things going on outside of the home. So I felt very confined and lonely, I guess you'd say. So I chose to go back to work, and I think that it hugely benefited my daughter. Her personality took a 360 turn. She was very kind of snooty, standoffish at first, and now she is so outgoing, and everyone's her friend and no one's a stranger and that type of thing. And I think it just really turned her around, and she's really ahead of a lot of other kids her age. The next question, kind of combined with the first, was would you have it any other way? Probably not. Like I said, just with my personality and loving to be around, I love people. So I love to be around, I like to do a lot of social activities. So being confined in the home in the same area that, I have my little one, it's just not something that I would want to do long term. I would love to stay home with this one that I'm about to have for this first 6 months, but since my job doesn't really allow that for me to take that much of a leave and to come back and kind of be in the exact same spot I'm in now, I'm choosing to put him in daycare as soon as they have an opening. And he's due on the 28th of March, and I was told a few months ago that as soon as they can get him in is August 1st. But there could be a possibility he could have a spot June 1st. So I might end up keeping him for 6 months anyway, just for the fact that there's no openings in any of the daycares around this area. Question number 2, do you co-sleep? Yes and no. For the first few weeks, up to probably about 3 months, I co-sleep, depending on what my baby needs type thing. Otherwise, bad dreams, yes, you're more than welcome. Weekends, climb in bed, fall asleep, taking naps, it's that I'm totally okay with that. But doing it on a regular, normal basis, I personally think that over the long run, it would kind of cause issues with my marriage and the relationship with my husband. So I just have chosen to not even allow it, so that we don't have to even run into that issue. Number 3, how many kids do you plan on having? I've always wanted 3, possibly 4. I'm one of 5, and this is number 2. And I think I've decided, me and my husband both decided, that this will probably, 99% sure, this one will probably be my last one that I carry. We are very open to the possibility of adopting. I've always wanted to adopt. I have several family members that have been adopted, and I just think it's something that if you're able to do, you should do. I've been pregnant twice. I'm about to give birth have, you know, like a birth story and that kind of thing. And I feel like I fulfilled that dream of mine to do that. And now I'm at a point where now I just have, you know, I have more love to give, and I would love to do it for a child that is in, you know, hardships, or that, you know, I can help out in some way. Number 4, date night, and if so, how many times per month? Just kind of depends on the time of the year. Since I do work for a seasonal company, during the time of October through the first part of January, no dates, no anything. And then probably on average, I would probably say once a month. We try to do at least once a month. Some months we just get too busy and aren't able to, and I wish that we could change that, but we both have very demanding jobs. And then now with another baby on the way, it's going to be difficult. So we'll see. Number 5, your child's favorite TV show. We don't have cable. It is working out really well, but when she does watch stuff, when she does watch stuff, she usually watches My Little Pony, Paw Patrol, that type thing. How many cars does your family have? We have 3. My car, my husband's truck, and then his company truck that he drives on the daily. His truck is big, jacked up, is able to pull stuff. I would call it like a luxury type vehicle. We really don't need it, but when we need to pull something, move, you know, we just want to go riding around, you know, that kind of thing. It's more of our luxury, you know, let's go, that kind of thing. And then my car is like very fuel efficient, and I drive it on the daily, and we drive it over long road trips and that type thing. Child's favorite food: mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. That's pretty much all she eats. Actually, anything that has cheese in it. She sticks, like shredded cheese, she'll just eat it out of the bag. Ugh, too much cheese. Number 8, where do you shop for your kids? Mainly Target. Every now and then I'll get online and go to Carter's, or Gymboree, or that kind of thing, but mostly it's 90% at Target. Number 9, do you prefer Huggies or Pampers? Definitely Pampers. I've had some leak issues with Huggies, and also recently I've read a lot of studies and watched a lot of videos where moms were finding shards of glass in both wipes and the diapers. So I think there's absolutely no Huggies in my household. Number 10, the best part. No wait, this is technically number 11. Best part about being a mom. I don't know, I guess just being able to be that person that they can count on, and, you know, who can put a smile on their face. You know, it's very rewarding when you see them do something that you know that you've taught them, or when they're having a bad day and they come to you and you can soothe them, that type of thing. I think that's my favorite part. I think that's part of being a parent, and seeing them succeed is very rewarding. Last one, how has your life changed since becoming a mom? Honestly, it's changed for the better. Me and my husband talk about this all the time, but we would probably be very boring people. I think our daughter pushes us to kind of do things that we don't normally do, and go places that we probably would never normally go, just so that she sees things and learns things and has some stimulation. I think she's kind of brought a lot of entertainment to our lives, and I would definitely not go back, not change the time frame, nothing. I mean, I think we had her at the exact perfect time, and that's pretty much it. There's a few other questions. I'm going to go ahead and list all the questions for the mommy tag down below, all 20, and then you can go and pick all of them or whichever ones you want to do and do the tag. And like I said, if you're watching this, I tag you if you're a mommy, and leave a comment down below. That way I can go to your channel and watch your mommy tag. And if y'all have any questions, let me know, and see you later.